everybody? This is your boy Tony O, the host with the most over here at your AMFM podcast. And today I come to you with a season 2 fragrance review. Now, before I get into this review, like always, for my returning subscribers, I want to say thank you to you people, to my people who are checking me out for the first time. I'd like to say go ahead and click that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and drop a comment in there. Let me know where you guys are checking in from, and what y'all think about what I got going on so far. And with all that being said, we're going to get into today's fragrances. Now, last week I didn't get a chance to do a review because I had to get caught up on some work here around the house, so I had to prioritize some things, you know what I'm saying? But today I'm back, and since I missed last week, I'm going to give you guys a 2-for-1 today. These are blind buys that I picked up from my local discounter, Burlington Coat Factory. And those two fragrances are Ramz Lattafa and yes, man. I did a little bit of research on these to get those breakdowns, so let's get into that. Notes in this particular fragrance are pear, lavender, bergamot, and mint at the top. In the middle, we have cardamom and sage, and at the bottom, we have vanilla, amber, musk, and patchouli. Now, for me, these are all notes that are very reminiscent and recognizable from other fragrances that I have. So I don't doubt that this is going to be something that I'm pretty fine with. As far as the note breakdowns on the Guess go, that one has top notes of kaffir lime, bergamot, and ginger. In the middle, we have violet leaf, lavender, and geranium. And at the base, we have sandalwood, labdanum, and vetiver. So, again, these are fragrances that or should I say notes that I'm very familiar with. So I'm assuming that both of these fragrances are going to be something that I'm cool with. The Guess is a eau de toilette, which I normally don't pick up. I'm not a huge fan of eau de toilettes, but I do have some in my collection that aren't your typical toilettes, you know what I mean? So they don't have a very big alcohol detection there. So I was okay with picking this up, and plus my past experience with Guess has been pretty good. So once again, there's somebody that I could trust as far as putting together a decent fragrance as far as longevity and sillage go. Guess didn't really have a lot of reviews, so they didn't really have anything along the lines of giving me an idea of what the projection of the sillage would be. The Ramz Lattafa is an eau de parfum, and most of the fragrances that I picked up from Lattafa do last for a pretty long time, between 4 and 5 hours, if not longer. So I don't doubt this was going to have a decent performance. So with all that being said, let's get into the fragrances themselves. Presentation and things along that line. If I can get this thing open. There we go. So the presentation on this one. This is the Ramz Lattafa. A lot of embroidery on this bottle. Never really seen a bottle like that. It's a fairly slim bottle. So yeah, let's see what it do. Check out this atomizer. Misty atomizer, which is something that I'm very particular to. This is this is a great smell. I originally felt like I detected some type of fruit in here. I think this one has the pear in it. Yeah, I could smell that fruit. Where is my notes at? Let's see here. What was the notes in this one? Yeah, this one has pear in it. I didn't know pear had that sweet of a smell to it, but I definitely detect the pear. It's very, very noticeable there. The bergamot gives it a little bit of a freshness which I really like. I'm a big fan of bergamot. But just based off the card spray, I'd say that this was man, I'd give this a 7 or 8, if not more. I'll probably come back to y'all with a little bit of a revisit once I rock with it or whatever. But I really like this fragrance. Lattafa, once again, man, you guys are like 4 for 4 as far as I go. That's a good one right there. So, oh boy was right. This is a good one. They say it's a unisex fragrance. I could see that just based on, I'd say the fruitiness of the pear, but it's not very feminine leading. You know what I'm saying? So females can definitely rock it. It's a good smell, kind of a sweet smell, but men, y'all can rock this as well. You know what I'm saying? This is a good one. So salute to Lattafa with that one, man. Ramz, on top of the fact that I'm an Aries. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a real good one right there. So let's get into this next one. And the next one is Guess. So let's see what Guess smells like. So this is Guess. The big silver plastic G on there. And let's see what this one smells like. It's a fairly cheap bottle, you know what I'm saying, for people who may be concerned about the actual bottle itself. It's a fairly cheap filling bottle, just silver plastic or whatever. But, you know, let's get into the fragrance itself. Check out this atomizer. Again, another misty atomizer. And this one is pretty good too. Again, you can detect the freshness from the bergamot in this one. What are some of the other notes in here? Man, I can't find it. Okay, so this one had bergamot ginger. That's what I kind of smell. A little bit of ginger, bergamot ginger, violet leaf, lavender geranium, sandalwood, and labdanum and vetiver. It's a very interesting composition here. I don't think it smells like anything that I've put my nose on before. But yeah, it's a good fragrance. So it's hard to say. Pardon me. Drop one of my notes here. It's hard to really say what it smells like, but I would give it a solid 6.5, 7, especially for a blind buy. I can't say where I could see wearing this particular fragrance, but I like it nonetheless. I like the Ramz Lattafa a little bit better, but I could see myself wearing this on certain occasions. Definitely work and gym for sure. Not necessarily a special occasion type fragrance. So in those type of dynamics, I'll go for that being an everyday wear, running around errands and things along that line, doctor's appointments, blah, 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 etc., etc. But the Ramz Lattafa, this, I'd say for the weekend, maybe a dinner date with the missus, hanging out with the fellas, grabbing a couple of drinks or something like that, midday. Maybe when I'm just feeling a certain kind of way or whatever, I might throw this on. But yeah, out of the two, this is my favorite. So by any means, man, if you see this at your local discounter, or if you want to grab something new from Lattafa that may not be like your typical Middle Eastern fragrance, because this isn't like your typical Middle Eastern fragrance, but it's a good one. And the Guess is also a good one as well. I think this one came out in 2005. The Lattafa came out in 2020, I believe, 2021. So this is a fairly newer fragrance than the Guess is, but they're both good fragrances. So If these two are in your wheelhouse of fragrances that you've purchased in the past before, by any means, go ahead and check them out. Put your nose on it. And at the price, I think I paid $16.99 for the Lattafa, and I think I paid maybe 12 for the Guess, or maybe it was 16 for the Guess and 19 for the Lattafa. But either way, they're both under 20 bucks. So for these two fragrances to be able to be picked up for 40 bucks, great deal, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, by any means, go ahead and grab it if you run across it, and should drop a comment and let me know what y'all thought about it if you do happen to grab it. So like I always say, man, until next time, I will catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.